Dragon-type Pokemon is usually known for their pseudo-legendary type, and very strong and very powerful. But their early stages prove to be very vulnerable and very weak. So, can I beat Pokemon Violet by only using Dragon type? So guys, as usual, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on notification, and hit the like button. So let's dive into this video. Now we started in front of our house where the rector level give us 3 options of the starter of Paldea. But we're not going to pick any of them because they didn't evolve into dragon type Pokemon. Under normal condition, we cannot get ourselves a dragon type Pokemon until we defeated the second gym because the level will be quite high. Instead, we head to the island of Kitakami where we can get our first starter Pokemon. At the apple orchard of Kitakami, we can catch ourselves an Applin, and beside it, there is a syrup apple we can make Applin to evolve. We grab ourselves another 2 Applin to make our team look bigger. Now, before leaving Kitakami, we grab one final Pokemon, which is Noibat. But we are not going to use Noibat for now, as Noibat is very free. So we just keep it inside our box. Now, before this fight Kitty, we can evolve our 3 Applin. First, into Appleton. Next, into Flapple. And our final Applin into Deepling. I cannot evolve it into Hydrapple because I need to go into the second DLC. After our preparation is complete, now it's time for us to face Katie and her bug type, and the match goes like this. Just like that, we have earned ourselves the first gym badge. Now we are up against the Glove Titan. Now it's time for the second phase against the Crab Titan Glove. Now it's time for us to face Bracious and his class type Pokemon. So this is how the battle goes. The first three battles have been easy for us. So next will be our difficult battle against the Titan Bombardier, which is a dark and a flying type. The first phase against the Titan Bombardier, we need to come up with a strategy to defeat it. The second phase is the Titan Bombardier. We have to sacrifice our Appleton in order to shift switch our next Pokemon. Before we head to the Team Star base, we catch ourselves tangible. After getting ready, now it's time for us to face Giacomo, the Team Star boss. Now, before we fight Iono, we evolve our Yeager into the Bright at level 24. Now, it's time for us to face the electric gym leader Iono. Without wasting any time, now it's time for us to face the Team Star boss, the Fire type Lela. Now, before we fight Kofu, we evolve our Dagon into Shelgon at level 30. After getting our Pokemon to level 30, now it's time for us to face Kofu, the Water type gym leader. Now the first switch against the Titan Otuum, it goes something like this. Now, before we fight etiquette of the Team Star boss, we need to catch this Poison Terra Srigu for our next battle. Yeah. After getting our team prepared for etiquette, now it's time for us to face the Team Star boss, and this will be our first time terrestrializing our Pokemon. Before we fight Larry and his normal Pokemon, we head back to Kitakami to catch a Gen Mo. It is very crucial for our next gym battle. We quickly evolve our Gen Mo into Hakamo, the dragon fighting Pokemon. After getting the team level up, now it's time for us to face Larry and his normal type Pokemon. Right after our gym battle, Nimona ambushed us to a battle. So we showed her why she shouldn't mess with us. At Glacial Mountain, we catch ourselves a Frigibag, and we evolve our Frigibag into Aptibag before against Ryan. After getting the team up to the level cap, now it's time for us to face Rhyme and her ghost Pokemon in a double battle. We made our way back to Asado Desert to take on the Titan Iron Trap. After getting the team to the level cap, now it's time for us to face Tulip and her psychic type Pokemon. We evolve our Fracture into Hexorus, and we evolve our Kabite into Garchomp before we face Grusha, our last gym battle. After getting the team up to the level cap, now it's time for us to face Grusha, our last gym battle, and this is going to be our hardest battle yet. With one final drain punch, we had defeated Grusha and earned ourselves the 8th patch. Now it's time for us to face the False Titan, our last Titan mission. Now we make quick work of the False Titan, so we are heading over to the next phase. Now it's time for the second phase against Dark Dozo. The second phase of the battle is also quite easy for us, so we took care of it within a matter of seconds. Now, there is one more Titan. There is Tatsukiri that we have to defeat it. We have defeated all the Titans. Now, before we fight the Stink Star boss, we evolve our Shogun into Sunderlands. Now it's time for us to take on the Team Star boss, Ortega, the fairy type user, which is a big disadvantage for ours. Now it's time for us to face the last of the Team Star boss, Eri. Defeated all of the Team Star boss. Now it's time for us to challenge the Elite Four. Up first is Rika and her ground type Pokemon. Up next is Poppy and her Steel type Pokemon. Our third Elite Four opponent is gonna be Larry and his Flying type Pokemon. Our last Elite Four opponent is going to be Hassel and his Dragon type. To defeating all of the Elite Four, now it's time for us to face the champion, La Primera Nikita. we have defeated Gita and become the champion of the Paldea region. We still have a few battles to go, so let's see, can we defeat all of them? Now it's time for us to face the Team Star boss, Cassiopeia or Penny. By defeating Penny, we have completed the Operation Starfall Street story. Up next, we have to face Arven at the Poco Lighthouse. Well, Arven never see this coming because our Komo'o completely destroy his entire team. After destroying Arven, we had completed the path of Legends story. Our final battle against Himona is to determine which champion is stronger. Is she stronger than me or I am stronger than her? After crushing Nimona, we have completed the Victory Road story. We have one more final battle against Professor Turo at the Area Zero lab. This is it, our final battle against Professor Turo to see can we beat Pokemon Violet if only using Dragon type. with one final fly, we had defeated Toro and Pokemon Violet by only using dragon type Pokemon. So guys, we had defeated Pokemon Violet with only dragon type Pokemon. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video and let me know in the comment which you want me to do next. So guys, hopefully you guys watch until the end and take care guys. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video and peace.